Hello friends, today we are going to solve a comparison based puzzle which comes in almost all PO level exams. This is an exam, this is a question which came in RRB PO Pre 2016. Let's read the question and then we will devise the required algorithm to solve the puzzle. So let's read the puzzle. It came in 2016 exam. So the puzzle says that 7 persons, namely A, B, C, D, E, F and G, work in 3 different companies, that is Google, TCS and Microsoft. Also each of them has a different salary, that is rupees 19,000 something, 8,000 something, 6,000 something, 4,000 something, 2,400 something, 3,600 something and 28,100 something. But not necessarily in the same order. Means all these are not chronological. This is not A salary or this is not B salary or like that. Okay, and at least 2 person works in each company. Means at least means minimum 2 person works in each company. This salary is not rupees 3,624. Neither E nor F salary is the highest. B salary is the third highest. E does not work in Google. Only those person whose salary is the least and the second least work in Google. B's salary is more than C's salary and they work in the same company and no other person work in this company. Either F or H salary is 19,898 and both of them work in TCS. So this is the question. So how to solve this question? Okay, let's write the conditions given in the question first, so that we don't have to look at the question or the screen in the exam again and again. So what is our first condition? Our first condition given is that this salary is not rupees 364. Write in your own code language. You can also write in your own code language. I'm writing in my own short form. So this salary is not what? 3624. Neither E nor F salary is the highest. Neither E nor F salary is the highest. Let's see which is the highest salary. Which is the highest salary? Is it 19,000, 8,000, 6,000, 4,000, 2,000, 3,000, 20,000? So 20,000 is the highest salary. So neither E nor F salary is the highest. So E's salary is not. So E's salary is not 28,000 and F salary is also not 28,000. F salary is also not 28,000. Next it is given that B's salary is the third highest. So which is third highest? 19,000, 8,000, 6,000, 4,000, 2,000, 3,000, 20,000. So out of this 8,000 is the third highest. So B's salary is third highest and its value is 8697. Okay, or 8k you can write in short form. Next it's given that E does not work in Google. So E does not work in the company named Google. Only those persons whose salary is the least and the second least work in Google. Means the employees who are of Google, they have the least and the second least salary. So let's see which are the least and the second least salary. We see the least salary is 19,000, 8,000, 6,000, 4,000, 2,000, 3,000 and 28,000. So least salary is 2,000 and the next second least is 3,000. So the employees which work in Google have a salary of approximately 2k and 3k respectively. Since there are no other salaries with starting with 2, so we write in short form as 2k and 3k. Okay, you can devise your own code to write in short form. Next it's given that B's salary is more than B's salary is more than C's salary and they work in the same company and no other person work in this company. Very important line. B's salary is more than C's salary and they work in the same company and no other person work in this company. So B's salary is more than C's salary. B's salary more than C's salary and B and C work in same company. Fine up to here. And another very important point, no other person work in this company. No other person work here. Next point, let's see. Next point is either F or A's salary is 19,898. That means either F or A's salary is 19,898. And both of them work in TCS. Means both F and A working company name TCS. Now let's solve the puzzle. Okay. Now this type of puzzle is best solved by making a table. So we write all the names. It's just a rough table so that it doesn't take much time. Let's write in short form. We let's write the name of all the persons A, B, C, D, E, F. Let's make a short table. The first column will be for company, and next column will be for salary. So how to write this? How to fill up the details? First we'll write the definite conditions. The conditions which are definite we'll write first. Means which are given directly. Means this salary is not 3624. This is not directly given. Okay, we don't know this salary. Each salary is 20. Each salary is not 28,000. So this is also not a direct condition. So let's search for a direct or given straightforward answer. Straightforward condition. This is a straightforward condition. This is a straightforward condition is that B's salary is 8697 or 8k. So we can write this in a table. So B's salary is 8697 or 8k. This is a straightforward condition. Fine. Next C. Again, we have any definite condition? No. E doesn't work in Google. That is not a definite condition. Google salary is 2k and 3k. We don't know who works in Google yet. B salary is more than C salary. We don't know B and C. B salary we know. C salary we don't know. And B and C work in same company. We are not able to find out till there is one more person named G. Okay, we haven't written here yet. This is one more person named G also. Okay, there is another guy 7% there. This is another person named G. ठीक है we there are two persons B and C. We don't know which company they work, so let's not write here. Next is given either F or H salary is 98,000 and 98. We don't know whose salary is 19,000, F or A. But one thing we know, F and A work in TCS. One thing we know what? F and A work in TCS. So let's write F works in TCS, A works in TCS. Fine. So let's stick the conditions which we have done. We have done these two things. Okay. Next thing we have to find. Let's see what all other things we can do. One thing we know that the persons who work in Google have salary of 2k and 2000 and approximately 2000 and 3000 respectively. Can B work in Google? No, because B's salary is not 2000 or 3000. Okay. Can C work in Google? C also can work in Google because B and C work in the same company. If B doesn't work in Google, C also won't work in Google. Can D work in Google? Yes, D may work in Google. Okay, we'll find out whether he works or not. Yes, he may. But E, can E work in Google? No, E can work in Google because we have already been given a condition that E doesn't work in Google. Now what is left? F doesn't work in Google because F works in TCS, and what we have been left? G works in Google. Okay, so D and G works in Google. D and G works in Google. Fine. D works in Google. G works in Google. Now what will be their salaries? We know the employees who work in Google have a salaries of 2000 and 3000 respectively. Okay. The employees work in Google have a salary of 2000 and 3000 respectively. But whose salary it will be 2000? Will it be D's or G's? So let's find out. We see that this salary is not 3000. So this salary is not 3000 means this salary will be 2000 since he works in Google. Okay. So what will be the condition? Almost to 2000. What is this value? 2436 approximately. And this salary will be 3000 something, 3624. Actually, in our question, the salary of the people working in TCS and salary of the people working in TCS is higher than Google, but in real life, the reverse is quite the true. Okay. So the lowest salary have been filled out. We have filled out who works in Google, and E doesn't work in Google. We have also found it. Now next step, let's see. Next step we have been will find that salary of E is not. We have written as salary of E is not 28,000. Salary of E is not 28,000. Salary of F is not 28,000. So left is A. People we have A and C. Can salary of C be 28,000? No. Salary of C can be 28,000 because we have already written that B's salary is more than C's salary and 8,000 is less than 28,000. So C's salary will always have to be less than 8,000. Okay, C will always have a salary less than 8,000. So C's salary can be 28,000. So C also can have a salary of 28,000. So who is left? Only A. So A's salary will be 28,000. So A will have a salary of 28,116. Now we had a condition. Look, either F or S salary is 19,898. Since S salary is 28,000, so F salary will be 98,898. Fine. So the conditions we have done will clear ticket. Okay. Now one more thing we have. B and C work in same company. B and C work in same company. Now the companies which were given were TCS, Google and Microsoft. TCS, Google and Microsoft. And not more than two people can, not more than two people, not less than, sorry, not less than two people work in each company. Not when less than two people work in each company. So can be work in TCS. Look, can be work in TCS. If we allow B to work in TCS, then C will also work in TCS. 4 people work in TCS and Microsoft will be left only with 1 employee. So B can work in TCS. Can B work in Google? No. If B works in Google, then C will also work in Google. Then D also work in Google, G will also work in Google. So 4 persons will work in Google, 2 persons in TCS only, 1 will be left in Microsoft. But we have been given the condition that at least 2, not less than 2 people work in each company. Okay. So our left option is B and C will have to work in Microsoft, and since both of them work in same company, so let's put B and C work in Microsoft. Okay. And since we have given that Google's the salary of employees working in Google are 2K and 3K, so these have to be TCS. Okay. Now what are the left salary? The left salaries are 6,734 and 4,537. So C salary will be either 6,734 or 4,537, and E salary will also be either 6,734 or 4,537. So this is how you can solve a puzzle. With practice you can easily solve. Since I'm explaining, it is taking more time, but in exam you can solve in less than 5 minutes this type of puzzle, and it comes in almost every type of exam. Thank you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Okay, thank you.